truth that you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison for your mind.
Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning awareness and how Abdullah, the black mystic from Ethiopia, would have taught Neville Goddard the importance of awareness and the power of awareness, what it really means to be aware and to really know your purpose here, what it really means to answer the question, who am I, why am I here, where did I come from, and where am I going, why my life is like this, how can I change my life, why the world is the way it is, why certain things are set up in a certain way, and why certain people do things in a certain way, and why certain people get certain results in their life while other people do not get that same results. Why do the same people that live in the same neighborhood, some are rich and some are poor, and so on. So this kind of awareness is very important to bring us in the real true awareness of who we are. And that is why the universal question of life would all be, who am I? And when the answer comes, it would all be, I am. And I'm saying I am, that I am actually means I am whatever I believe myself to be. For as a man thinketh in his heart, I subconscious mind, so is he. And so we see Abdullah wanted was to teach Neville Goddard this awareness and make it a reality in his life, because that would be the key to success and abundance. That is would be the key to using energy to create your reality consciously, knowing that everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. Therefore, Abdullah taught Neville Goddard to operate in this science. You have to understand that the Bible is a book of mind science, and you have to read the Bible and interpret the Bible psychologically, and never to interpret the Bible as if it is literal or secular history that is pointing you to look outwardly. And then Abdullah taught Neville that he must look inwardly and discover that the kingdom of God is within himself. Therefore, when he understands that the kingdom of God is within himself, and he finds the kingdom of God within himself, he would have found the secret of creation. And when he finds the secret of creation, it will be shown by demonstration, because all these things will be added on to you, which means you would manifest and bring forth a life whereby everyone can see what you are producing in your life. So my brothers, my sisters, the power of awareness is very important, so that you would know that there's only one universal consciousness, and everything has been created through consciousness, because imagination is what creates reality. Therefore, God in man is man's imagination, and the central character of the Bible is actually man's imagination. So this awareness, when it is your experience and you can transmute your desires into the equivalent of whatever material thing that you so desire, then you're actually a master. You are a master alchemist, because you understand alchemy. So all of this awareness is very important. And that is why awareness is everything. Because when you are more aware, you would realize that the educational system, the political system, the religious system, all these systems were created from man's imagination. Everything had to first be a thought. Everything had to first be an idea. Everything had to first be imagined. Then you start to realize that everything is mental. Everything is psychological. Then you start to tap into your mind and start to realize that you need to be in control of your mind, because you're going to come to the realization of how much you do not know, because you would realize that you came into this world in a state of amnesia. And because you came into this world in a state of amnesia, you came into a state of ignorance, of not knowing who you are. And that is the sin. And your parents are the same. But there must come a time of remembrance. And that time of remembrance is based upon how aware you become, or how observant you become. That will bring you into awareness. So you would definitely have to ask yourself some questions in order to really discover that consciousness is everything, or awareness is everything. And that will give you power, because you will discover the power that is within you. And that is why this system set up to have you to look outside of yourself. So the last place a person would want to look for deliverance and for help and for abundance is within themselves. That's the last place that they would want to look. They will look everywhere else. But it is so simple that intellectual people who are taught to be intellectual and to always be solving something that is difficult, that simplicity would be very hard for them. But it's as simple as you looking within yourself, loving yourself, believing in yourself, and embracing yourself, and learning to question everything and be attached to nothing. So my brother, my sister, if you're listening to me right now and you're willing to unlearn everything and relearn, then you will come to know the power of awareness. And that's why I would like to recommend the book, The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard, because that was the thing that he learned from Abdullah, the power of awareness. Because when he became more aware of himself and his power, it was only when he was willing to sleep in his imagination in his mother's home in Barbados while he was actually residing in New York. And then he got that trip to go to Barbados and he went first class. And Abdullah would have told him long before anything have ever happened. And then he saw the fulfillment of the prophecy. He saw the manifestation, okay, of his imagination. And you know that God in man is man's imagination, because he would have seen the Creator. Because he realized that his trip to Barbados was his own creation. So my brother, my sisters, the power of awareness is to teach us how to create. It's to teach us why we are here. That we came here to learn to manipulate energy. Because we are mass of energy, and everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. And everything that we must contact physically, it was force energy. And we must know how to transmute it into form, because all of these things that we need in this life to keep us happy and for us to live a full life here, it must be done by the transmutation of energy. So when you know how to transmute energy, it's the beginning of a new life for you and the end of our old way of thinking. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say to you, if you want to change your life, you definitely have to change your thinking, and you will be able to tap into the power of awareness. You realize that awareness is everything. You will realize how important it is to realize that there is only one universal consciousness, and use that consciousness. You use that power to achieve your every desire. There's only one creative power. There's only one creator, and that creator is within you. So with that being said, my brother, my sisters, I just want you to be aware of who you are and aware of your power, and take back your power from the system that want to rob you from knowing who you are. So with that being said, I want to say, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying makes sense to you, really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on TikTok, or you like to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you feel strongly to support this work, always remember that there's a PayPal link down below. Feel free to check it out. And so I want to also give you an invitation to be a part of my Patreon community if you feel strongly led to do so. We have good work on the Patreon that will help you to grow and to expand also. I want to mention that I have a course also on that platform that is called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And it's for people who are donating at least $20 or more. So if you feel led to check out that course, there's a number of videos that are there to help you to understand how you have to be in alignment with the inner sun that is within you to express your light to this world, your light of creation. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.